guys, it's Grace from Sprinkle Grace and my mom. This is a new week of Sprinkle Grace Adventures. Today our theme is
family, travel tips, travel, and a little bit of Sprinkle Grace. So this week we wanted to focus on the importance of traveling. One of my favorite things to do. Travel. Not just to travel, but travel to build experiences, travel for my mental health, physical health, and my soul. So, I wanted to take some time to ask Grace about some of her favorite memories because at the holiday times, we don't buy a lot of stuff anymore. This year was a little different for us for several reasons, but normally we travel for holidays. And so, I wanted to find out, Grace, what is one of your favorite holiday memories from a trip?
the time that we lost Aunt Janet.
Oh my goodness. Tell me about losing Aunt Janet.
So we were walking on the ship.
So let me set this up before she tells that part. My wonderful aunt travels with us. Love her to death. When we move, she thinks she's supposed to move too. And that's fine because I love traveling with her. So on this particular trip, it was a large family trip and it was snowing as we tried to head to the airport. Oh, it was holiday season, December. And she drove to Raleigh by herself. That was our mistake. And no one saw her get on the airplane because we actually drove. So her and my parents were actually flying. And we were on the ship and no one had heard from her.
And Uncle Kenny rolls up, says, "Look who I found."
So we didn't know what to do. We had called her son, just worried. We were on the boat. So we were on the ship and we were going to dinner. And then my uncle came and he was bringing her right along. So that was an amazing story as we build memories traveling. Anything else about that trip that you love?
I spent the whole week with Uncle Irby and Aunt Dee Dee.
Yeah. That was an interesting trip. And I'm glad you got to spend that time with him because he meant a lot to us. Aunt Dee Dee would be glad to know that that's one of your favorite memories. So we got to call and tell her, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. And so that's one reason that I love traveling with my family. It's because not only does it build memories with her, so even though my brother is gone, and it hasn't even been it's been a couple months, she still has that memory of him that she can always have with her. So travel time is important for family, for fun. Do you have fun?
Yes, ma'am.
How did you have fun on that trip?
Well, you guys dropped me off at the daycare a lot.
Mm-hmm. We took advantage of the daycare. Yep, sure did, and we'll do it again. But you enjoyed yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
That's fine. Let me make sure she's good before we do that. So this year was different because of my brother not being with us. So we stayed close for that reason and some others. And we went to Charlotte. So I decided not to spend a lot. But you don't have to spend a lot of money to go places. Oh, we didn't go to Charlotte. Where did we go?
We went to Raleigh.
Oh my goodness. Did you have fun?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, tell us about Raleigh.
So it all started.
Go ahead. Okay.
It all started when we were gonna go to Orlando.
Oh, sorry, friends, family. We didn't make it.
Yes, so we went to Raleigh instead. And then there was a fire drill, so we stayed outside most of the time and went to this pizzaology place. Pizza tasted amazing. Tasted amazing. Tasted amazing. Tasted amazing.
Okay.
And then we went back into the hotel, checked in,
Mhm.
went upstairs to the room.
Was the room nice?
Yes, ma'am.
Renaissance Marriott, highly recommend. What is one of the favorite things you like to look for when we go into a hotel room?
The bathroom,
Why?
because most Marriott and Ritz-Carlton hotels have TVs in the mirror. And that's why I sleep in the bathroom.
She does not physically sleep in the bathroom, but it's one of her favorite places to be. And so we love doing that. So we made the best of this trip. And guess what? All we did, we ate and we ate some more. See my cheeks? Yep. Ate. Ate some more and
Ate some more.
we ate from 8 a.m. to p.m.
You mean 9 p.m.?
Yep. And we had actually, it was later than that.
Oh, 10?
But we had the best time. I'm going to throw some of those food items in here so you can see. But again, highly recommend the Renaissance. Marriott Renaissance. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. Gracie, what was one of your favorite food items that you ate while we were there?
Ice cream.
You liked the ice cream?
Yes,
Why did you
ma'am.
like that ice cream?
Had a lot of chocolate in it.
It had a lot of chocolate in it, so you like chocolate, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
When we're on the boat, what's your favorite thing to eat on the boat?
Ice cream.
Ice cream? I thought it was something else. I wouldn't have said ice cream. I would have said those little French fries, those thin French fries.
Then French fries.
See, you forgot about them. Yeah, that's the first thing she asks for when we get on the boat is those little thin chips. But she doesn't really eat
It
them.
really tastes good. It really tastes good with cream cheese.
Who does that?
I mean sour cream.
Who does that?
Yes, sour cream. It tastes really good. Tastes really good.
Okay. All right. So our next part is anything else you want to say about our travels that you enjoy? Holiday travels today?
I just have one thing. Remember that time I actually did sleep in the bathroom?
Yeah, I do remember. So she did. She fell asleep in the bathroom because of the TV in the bathroom. Okay. So the next segment that we'll always have is Dear Younger Self. So today, talking to her is like talking to my younger self. And I think about traveling as a youth. One thing I don't do with her that we'll start sometimes, but we travel with family already. But my parents, because I was the youngest and it was really just us, they always brought a friend with us. So I get to travel with my cousins, some of my friends that I grew up with, and I enjoyed those experiences. But my mom, she would always make sure wherever we went that we visited somewhere that was educational. So that's to my younger self. I would want to tell Grace to enjoy those experiences. You see her face? And that's kind of how I felt sometimes. However, I appreciate them now, especially in schools where they're talking about several things. And I'm like, I've been there. Oh, I went there. We did that. We went there too. So as we embark on travels this year, I want her to understand the importance of making sure we do something educational every time we travel because it builds this little thing up here. And you get to build memories. You also are learning. And you get to tell your stories when you hear about them in school. She doesn't get it yet, but she will.
Well, this is what I think.
Okay.
You shouldn't be learning on a vacation since a vacation. That's what you have school for. So if you learn on a vacation, you might learn something before everybody else does, and it's not fair.
Let's see what Grandma says about this.
Because
Because we're going to make sure we have this conversation with her. I would say that to my younger self. Enjoy those experiences as you travel. Traveling is wonderful. You always can have fun. but make sure that you're doing something educational with your children. That's something that they can't take away. That's something they should be proud of, to say, I've been there, I've done that, going back and be able to explain and expound and give details on why they enjoyed it. And sometimes the educational stuff, and not sometimes, a lot of times, each time, it can be fun. Like, we've done things, and we'll talk about them, where she doesn't even realize how educational it was, but she had fun. Even like last year, when we went to the museum, but not even the museum. When we were with Uncle Mo and we went to the Empire State Building, like, that's educational. We learned a lot in there, and you didn't even realize it. So it's about making sure we can find the good, the positive, the fun in each experience. Yes, ma'am.
I liked the museum because it had TVs that were showing Martin.
Yeah, so that wasn't, so when we went to the museum, that
and
was
the
fun.
Cosby Show.
Yeah, we went in that museum, but we have to remember those were great, but those are a part of history. That's why they were in the museum.
Yeah.
So
I thought they were in the museum because most of those people died already.
Some of them, but we'll have to go back as you get older so you can experience it, and think about the headings they have on the wall to show why they are important in a time of history. That's why they're in a museum. So that's one thing. As your kids get older, some of the things you did while they were younger, they don't remember. They don't know why they were there. So we will circle back around so that we can, as she grows, to understand the importance of many of those things. So it's great to travel, great to have fun, but find something educational. Educational can be fun too. One of the things we also do when we travel is we like to look sporty. Take our Sprinkle Grace products. So we like to check out Sprinkle Grace products with us. And we also give them away. So we've given away fedoras when we travel. We've given away
lip gloss.
We give away Sprinkle Grace lip gloss, Sprinkle Grace lip balm.
The poppet bands.
That's something that we include inside of our stuff. What else have we given away?
We also given away dolls.
I Sprinkle Grace dolls. We had a story. We went to California for Halloween, and we gave some of our packages away while we were down in Huntington Beach. And oh my goodness, the response was amazing. So we love giving back. That's something that Sprinkle Grace loves to do, to sprinkle grace around the world. So that's one of our missions when we travel, to give back to little girls that we see around the world. When we were in New York last year, we just gave shades, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and the little girls' faces lit up. I love doing that. What about you?
I love it too.
Why do you love it?
Because it's really fun to see their faces light up.
She's like me. I like to see their faces light up. Like, it's the largest smile ever. So as we bring this to a close, I would say just remember to find time to spend time with your family, travel, creating those bonds and creating those memories that they will have with them forever. You don't have to travel far. There's places right here in your own local areas that you can take your kids to, in the state that you can take your kids to. What about you? What's your closing statement?
Have fun on the weekends.
Have fun on the weekends. Like, okay. What does fun look like on a weekend for you as we close? What does that look like?
Going with Aunt Tammy everywhere.
Okay.
Going shopping with Aunt Tammy and picking up Aunt Tina and decorating her door.
Okay.
And spending the day with Aunt Tammy.
Sounds good to me. She likes to be in a car. So traveling can be right up the road, doing something fun. So next week, we'll talk about balance in life. And remember, Yeah, balancing life, balancing school, balancing work. We had to have some hard conversations this week about balance and last week. So we'll share them. Yep. As mommy gets busy, life changes a little bit. It's Grace schedule changes, change highs and lows. And so we have to work around them at times. So we want to ask you to share some of your travel stories. What is some of your favorite memories that you have traveling? You can put them in the comments, or you can email us at admin@sprinklegraceco.com. We will see you on Thursday for our Say What segment. We'll be live on Thursdays. And we'll see you next week where we go in on balancing work, school, all of the extracurricular activities. What does that look like? All right. Peace. Have a great week.
Bye-bye.